Hello class, today we're going to learn about the constructive processes of learning and memory. How do we construct memory and learning? Individual knowledge construction can occur in both the storage phase and in the retrieval phases of memory. Construction in storage. Different people may construct different meanings from the same stimuli or events because they both have unique prior experiences and knowledge stored in their memories. Here's an example. In the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I have implemented a few typos. Do you notice them here? Some people may not notice or care about these typos when reading through quickly, because they are already familiar with the song and quickly anticipate what the next word will be. People often interpret what they see and hear based on what they expect to see and hear, and what they pay attention to. Prior knowledge and experience are likely to influence learning when new information is ambiguous. Here's another example of construction in storage. If I show you this picture and tell you it is a rabbit, you will see it as a rabbit. However, if I show you this picture and tell you it is a duck, you will see it as a duck. Students experience this type of construction with every area of their curriculum, and sometimes even with non-academic social interactions. So as teachers, we must express our messages completely and unambiguously, leaving no room for misunderstanding. Also, unless connections are made to students' prior learning through scaffolding, comprehension and meaning may be lessened. Now let's discuss construction in retrieval. We sometimes remember events differently than someone who is actually with us at the same event. This may be because at times we fill in gaps in our memory with information based on what seems plausible to us, but is actually incorrect. This is called reconstruction error. Retrieval is not always reliable. Sometimes we can only remember parts of lessons we previously learned. As teachers, we can help our students to retain and retrieve more of our lessons by reviewing material as often as possible, after 10 minutes, after 48 hours, after 7 days, and so on. We should also not present the students with too much information at once. The brain is only designed to hold approximately 7 pieces of information at a time, like with phone numbers. In addition to the forms of individual construction covered that we just mentioned, students can also construct knowledge by working together in groups. Knowledge construction as a social process. Sharing various interpretations to construct a better understanding of the subject matter than you could have formed on your own is also known as social constructivism. An example of this is putting together a puzzle in pairs. You may work with a person who finds a puzzle piece combination you didn't see. Developmental theorists Piaget and Vygotsky believe children can learn a great deal about the world by discussing various topics with other people. Sometimes teachers and students will need to work together to make better sense of information and events, and other times, students will only need to work with one another to find meaning in material. This is called distributed cognition. Distributed cognition, or sharing ideas and perspective with our peers, allows us to, number one, form our own ideas to the point where we can clearly explain and defend them to others. Number two, Expand on what we have learned. Number 3, hear other viewpoints we may not have heard or thought of ourselves. And number 4, we can share new ways to study. Number 5, we can find weakness in our own thinking. Number 6, we can learn that those from other cultures often have different points of view that may also be accurate. Number 7, practice more complex ways of learning and reasoning, which they can use on their own. And finally, number 8, realize that learning and knowledge evolve over time. Working in groups can help students both academically and socially. Socially, they can develop their interpersonal skills and can help motivate students to learn more about a topic. As teachers, we can help promote knowledge construction through social processes by including group discussions, group projects, and study groups into our lesson plans and classrooms. Finally, keep in mind the more controversial the subject matter, the more excited the students will be. Thank you for your time and attention. Have a great day.